Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Barre Sculpt. So for today, we're switching up a little bit and we're going to use a set of blocks for today. You can also just use one. We'll likely only use one. We might use two. You'll also want to grab a set of light weights. I'm just using 1 pound dumbbells. If you don't have a set of the light weights, you can do everything with just the body weight and the blocks. You can also use ankle weights on your ankles or on your wrists throughout the entire class. So let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. Go ahead and set your devices if you're tracking any of your workouts here. So draw your feet hip-width apart and parallel. Reach your arms up high overhead. Strong point through your toes as you lift your knees up towards your chest. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. On the next one, continue with the knees up. Draw your elbows down. Wide pull down. Add a twist. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Still drawing that knee up towards the same shoulder, same hip. Reaching up and twisting. Keep it going. Bring it center for 4. That's 3, 2, and 1. Draw that knee up and over to a side lunge. Really press the hips back. Keep it going. Knee up and over, side lunge. Deep bend into that knee. From here, come down to a low, wide squat. So your feet are wider than your hips. Toes are slightly turned out. Arms out to a T. Bend and extend your knees. Chest stays lifted here. Deep bend. Palms facing down. Relax your shoulders down from your ears. Hold the bend of the knees. Tiny circles with your arms. Reverse the direction. Tiny circles. Opposite direction. Reach your right hand towards your left foot. Straighten the right leg. Rise back up. Switch side. Left arm to right leg. Straighten that left leg. Come back up. Alternating here. Just as we did with the hip openers. This time our feet are grounded. One more time, each direction. Gently come back to center. Hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift your arms up high towards the ceiling. Gently come on down. Reverse lunge. Untuck your right toes, pressing forward into your left knee. Chin and chest stays lifted here. On your exhale, draw your hips back, straighten the left leg. Press it forward. Draw it back. Press it forward. Hold that left leg straight, point flex, circle out your left ankle. Hold the left toes flex. Bind your hands behind your back. Hold it here if you want to add some crunches. We're gonna hinge forward and rise up. 3 more. Hinge forward. Keep the hips square. Rise up. 2 more. 1 more. Hold the hinge forward. Bend into that left knee. Bring your hands to frame your left foot. Heel toe your foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Toes turn to about 10 o'clock. Straighten and bend that left leg. Opening up that left hip. Gently come back, bring your left hand inside your left foot, draw your left knee in, coming back to that tabletop, bump your hips side to side. From here, take a big step forward with your right foot in between your palms, pressing into your right knee, untuck your left toes, and then draw your hips back. You can keep your chest upright, you can hinge forward. Few more here. On the next one, hold the hips back, hold that right leg straight, point and flex, circle out your right ankle. Hold the right toes flex to the ceiling. Bind your hands behind your back. Stay here, or if you want, hinge forward. We've got 4. And lift. 3 more. And lift. Whoop. If you lose your balance, that's okay. 1 more. On the next one, we're going to hold that hinge. Place your hands down, bend into that right knee, heel toe your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat, turn your toes to about 2 o'clock, both hands inside of your right foot. Straighten and bend your right leg. All right, gently bend into that right knee, come back to that tabletop. Do a few cat and cows here, tuck your toes, hammock your body, lift your gaze. Deep inhale, on your exhale, untuck your toes around your spine. Do that one more time with your breath, tuck your toes, lift your gaze, deep inhale. On your exhale, round your spine, press the earth away. Walk your hands towards your knees, rise up, roll your shoulders back, roll them up. All right, let's start by placing one block between your thighs. Grab your set of weights in your hands, one weight in each hand. Have a soft bend in your knees. From here, just like you're sitting in a chair, chest is lifted, both arms lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep it going. Squeeze that block with your thighs. Lift and lower. Hold both arms forward. Sweep your right arm back and forward. Just the right arm. Sweep it back and forward. 3 more. You can gaze over your right shoulder or keep your gaze forward. 1 more. Hold it forward. Left arm, sweep it back and forward. Keep those hips low. If your hips start to creep up towards your shoulders, be mindful, keep them nice and low. 2 more. 1 more. All right, from here, just pulse and pulse. That's 3, 2, hold it low. Heels lift and lower. Heels lift and lower. Keep the arms forward. All right, we're gonna add the arms here. Lift the heels with the arms back. Lower the heels, sweep the arms forward. 4 more. Lift the heels, arms sweep back. Lower the heels, sweep it forward. 3 more. You've got it. That's it. Very nice. All right, hold the arms back. Hold the heels lifted. Just pulse and pulse. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Release your feet down. Rise up nice and tall. Shake it out. Bend back into those knees. Just a soft bend. Draw your elbows to 90. Elbows lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep the hips just a little low. So not as low as you were when we were lifting the heels. 2 more. Hold the elbows lifted. Here we go. Just press and bend. Press and bend. Keep it going. That's 3, 2, hold them forward, lower and lift, lower and lift. Keep the bend in the knees. Keep your feet sealed to the floor, big toe to pinky toe, straight back to your heel. 2 more. Last one. All right, release that block. Set it on the floor. Set it long ways with your mat. So we're gonna come to a forward position with our heels lifted on that block. So your heels are coming in towards one another, toes turned outward. They can be turned out at any degree, just your heels gently staying lifted by placing your heels on the block. From here, bicep curl with a knee bend, pulse and lift, pulse and lift. Keep it going. That's it. Give me 3 more. That's 2. Last one. Hold the knees bent. Hold the elbows bent at 90. Here we go. Extend. Pull it in. Left side. Extend. Pull it in. Alternating right and left. Keep the knees nice and bent. Chest is lifted. So if you can look at yourself in one of the side mirrors, making sure that your crown of your head is pointing up to the ceiling. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Your knees are bent, tracking over your toes but not passing your toes. Keep it going. 2 more on each side. 1 more. All right, release your knees. Bring your arms by your side, palms facing in. This time, hammer curl. Bend and extend, bend, extend. Knees and elbows bend at the same time. Pretend as if you're sliding down a wall behind you. Your shoulders, your hips, everything into that wall. Avoid leaning forward, maybe side to side. Keep it going. 2 more. Hold the knees bent, hold the elbows at 90. Here we go. Extend, pull it in, extend, pull it in. You've got it. Keep it going. 2 more on each arm. Press and pull, press and pull. 1 more. All right, shake it out. This time, we've got a bicep curl to an Arnold press. Knees bend, pulse, pulse, extend. Knees bend, pulse, pulse, extend. Knees bend, pulse, pulse, extend. Keep it going. 2 more. Last one. All right, go ahead and grab that block. Make it vertical. So you want to be able to stomp your foot on that block. Now, if at any time this block becomes a distraction, set it off to the side. Just stand nice and tall with your right foot grounded to the floor. Option to make it more challenging, place your foot on that block. From here, we're coming back to those bicep curls. Left knee drives and tap, drive and tap. Try to keep the hips square. Keep a soft bend in that standing right knee. Keep it going, palms facing up. Chest is lifted. Engage your core to lift that left knee higher. Strong point through your left toes. 2 more. Hold that left knee lifted from here. Extend, pull it in. Extend, pull it in. 3 more. Hold up leg extended. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Arms are still. 2 more. Last one. All right, shake it out. Switch sides. Left foot grounded on the floor or on that block if you want more of a challenge. This time, palms are facing in for that hammer curl. Right knee lift and lower. Lift and lower. Thumbs to the same shoulder. Keep it going. You've got it. Bend, extend, bend, extend. 3 more. 2 more. Hold that knee bend. Hold the arms in towards your shoulders. Extend and bend. 4 more. Extend and bend. 2 more. Hold that right leg extended. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. Gently release that right foot down. Shake it out. Set the weights off to the side. Grab that block between your palms. We're going to come to that wide second, just like a plie. So your feet are wider than your hips, toes are turned out. Bring that block between your palms. From here, just pulse and pulse. Really squeeze your palms in towards that block. Elbows are wide, chest is lifted. Knees tracking out over your toes. So what I mean is that your knees aren't coming inward. If they are billowing inward, coming to more of a knock-knee position, maybe rise your hips a little bit higher. You want your knees tracking out wide, chest lifted, just tiny pulses. Pulse and pulse. We're gonna add some oblique crunches here. Everyone's favorite. Hold the hips low, lift and rise, just left side. We always start with the right, so let's start with the left. Switching up just a little bit, side bend and rise, side bend and rise. Continue to squeeze that block between your palms. 3 more. That's 2. Last one, bring us there, just pulse and pulse. Resetting here, tiny pulse and pulse. You've got it. Little pulses. Hold the hips low, side bend right, and rise, side bend right, and rise. Keep it going. You got 5. That's 4. Last 3. 2 more. Centers, pulse it out. Pulse and pulse. Down here, keep a bend in the knees. We're going to draw that figure 8 with that block around your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs. Reach for whatever you can. Actively drawing that opposite shoulder down towards the opposite knee. Crunch, figure 8 around the lower body. Keep the hips nice and low. All right, reverse that direction. Here we go. Opposite direction. Try not to drop that block. If you do, just make sure it's not on your foot, even though it's light. That little weight probably won't feel good. Keep it going. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. Come on down to a kneeling position with that block. So from here, your feet are hip width apart and parallel. You want to make it more challenging. Lift the top shoulder portion of your toes. Engage those abs. Notice, are you rocking side to side, forwards and backwards? If you are, just plant the top shoulder portion of your foot back on the floor. Keep that block over and head. From here, just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Draw those elbows close into one another. Just lift and lower. Maybe try lifting your toes. Keep the elbows bent at 90. Lift and lower. Open up the shoulders as you lift the arms. Keep it going. That's it. A few more here. Stay with it. Hold the elbows bent at 90. Just open and close. Open and close. Now your elbows do not have to touch. Open and close. More here. Last 2. And 1. Hold the elbows together. Here we go. Pulse and pulse. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that block between your thighs. Coming back to that kneeling position. Grab your weights, one weight in each hand. We're going to hinge forward. Draw your hips towards your heels. Do not let those heels touch your hips. You want to keep that distance, keep that resistance on. From here, arms by your knees. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Working those triceps. Lift and lower. Keep the arms close and towards your body. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep your gaze forward a few feet down in front of your knees. Three more. 2 more. Hold the arms lifted. Just pulse and pulse. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms down. Bring the palms facing back. Here we go. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep the arms close and toward your body. You got it. Lift and lower. 2 more. 1 more, hold them lifted, just pulse and pulse. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights to center. Here we go. Tap and lift, tap and lift. So you do not have to tap your hips to your heels. You want to lower them and lift, squeeze, lower, lift, squeeze. Working the quads. You can have the top choice portion of each foot on the floor, or you can tuck your toes, your choice. Squeeze and squeeze. That's it. Give me 5 and 4. That's 3. 2 more. Last one, hold it hovering. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the weights down. Grab that block. Bring your left hand and your left knee down. Extend your right arm long. Reach your right leg, right arm is long. Grab that block. You can also use a weight instead of a block in your right hand. Lift that right leg. Here we go. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5 more. 3 more. Hold the right leg lifted. Crunch it in. Extend. Crunch. Extend. Keep it going. Give me 3 more. That's 2. Last one, lower that right foot. Reach your right arm high. Draw it under and through a left side body. Reach it up. Draw it under and through. Reach it up. Keep it going. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one. Gently switch sides, right knee down, right hand down. Block or weight is in your left hand. Extend your left leg long. Reach your left arm overhead. Here we go. Lift and lower. Just lifting and lowering that left leg. Barely tapping that left leg onto the floor. Keeping that left arm overhead. Left bicep to left ear. Give me 3. That's 2. Hold it lifted. Crunch it in and reach. Crunch and reach. You got this. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's 3, 2. Last one, lower that left leg, reach your left arm high. Crunch it under and through. And reach. Under and through. And reach. You've got it. Reach under and through. And lift. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, grab that block, place it between your thighs. We're gonna come to a tabletop position with that block between your knees. So stacking your shoulders directly over your wrists, knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes. Here we go. We're gonna come into that bear. Just lift and lower, lift and lower. Maybe tapping your knees ever so gently onto the floor, or just hovering, lifting and lowering your knees off of that floor. If you are tapping, please, please, please make sure it's a very gentle tap. We only have 1 set of knees. Lift and lower, lift and lower. If the lift of the knees is just too much, you feel too much in your back, try drawing your navel into your spine, holding to the tabletop, tucking your toes, and then draw it in and release. Draw it in and release. Feeling that engagement Your back remains flat the entire time, so not arching your spine or rounding your spine here. Wherever you're at, give me 3 more. Bear taps or engagement of the core. 2 more. 1 more. From here, keep that block between your knees. Lay onto your right side. Go ahead and extend your right arm long, just like you were laying at the beach. Bring your left hand in front of your body. We're going to lift and lower. Both legs lift and lower. Knees drawing in towards one another, squeezing that block. Feet together, lift and lower. Lift it up and lower. 2 more. Gently grab that block with your left hand. Extend your arms and legs long. Walk your right forearm down. Reach your legs out long to a hover. Left bicep to left ear. Draw your knees to your chest. Crunch it in. And reach. Crunch. And reach. Keep it going. Knees to the chest. Elbow to knee. Crunch. And release. That's it. Give me 5 more. We'll switch sides. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, go ahead and draw that block back between your thighs. Come back to your tabletop. We're gonna find that bear position or find those deep abdominal muscles. So block between your thighs, knees directly under your hips, wrists under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Option 1 is to engage your abs and release, engage and release. Maybe if you're looking yourself in the mirror, you can't even tell that you're moving or that you're engaging your abs. Think about drawing your navel deep in towards your spine and up the crown of your head. If this is easy for you, keep your toes tucked, lift your knees, lower and tap, or keep them hovering the entire time. Wherever you're at, give me 10 more core engagement or knee lift and lower. Here we go. Lift and lower. You got 8 and 7. That's 6. 5 more. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Release your knees down. Keep the block between your thighs. Come on to your left side. Laying down just like you're laying at the beach. From here, keep your top right arm box out. Lift and lower both knees. Both hips off the floor. Lift and lower. Keep it going. 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. All right, grab that block. Walk your left forearm under your shoulder. Extend your legs out long. Reach your right bicep to your right ear. Crunch everything in and reach. Crunch and reach. Try not to press off of your left arm. If you notice that you are, just bring your left palm up towards the ceiling, keeping that weight off of your left shoulder. Crunch and reach. Keep it going. You've got it. That's it. Give me 5 and 4. That's 3. 2 more. Last 1. All right, come on to your back. From here, we'll make our way to a tabletop. Bring that block out in front. Legs can be straight or bent. Stack your shoulders over your hips. So sit up nice and tall. We're rolling back and up 10 counts, 1 time each. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Reach that block overhead. Tap your thumbs. Maybe that block. Reach that block back over your shoulders. Rolling up here. Upper abs. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders over your hips. Arms reach up. Arms come forward, roll back. Bring that waistband of your pants or your shorts closer to the floor. Always an option here to grab a ball or place that block behind your back for a little bit more support. Here we go. Draw to the left, bring it center, to the right, center, raise and lower, to the right, center, to the left, center, raise and lower. Left side, center, right side, raise it up, start to the right, take it to the left, take it up one more time, each direction, left and right, rise up. All right, one more time, start to the right, start to the left, rise up. All right, roll back, draw your knees in towards your chest. Here we go, bicycle crunches, drawing that block around your thighs, keeping your chin tucked in towards your chest, shoulders are lifted. Maybe try to lift your shoulders an inch or two higher. As one knee bends in towards your chest, the opposite leg extends. Keep it going. You've got it so close. Almost there. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hover and hold, arms and legs long. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch knees to your chest. Bring that block to your shins. Extend your arms and legs long to a hover. Crunch everything in. Grab that block. Reach it overhead. 2 more. Block to the shins. Extend. Draw everything in. Reach overhead. All right, last one. All right, relax your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Create a tiny arch in your back. Don't worry, we're not done. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of balance here. Now, if this just isn't your jam, if you can't get it to stay, do not stress about it. Set it off to the side and we'll focus on the one foot. So, a little balance here. Place that block on the sole of your right foot. That foot's up towards the ceiling, so your focus is on that right foot. Flex your toes to keep that block still. Draw your elbows wide, or you can place your hands under your hips. Extend your left leg long. Strong point through your left toes. Here we go. Lift and lower. Draw your navel into your spine and up the crown of your head. So think about in toward your spine, touching the back of that mat. And then draw it up the mat between your back and that mat. Keep it going. That's it. Give me 3 more here on this side. Working those lower abs here. 1 more. All right, bend your right knee. Don't let that block hit you in the face. Curl yourself to a tight ball. Maybe roll side to side. Now what we do on the right side, we're going to do on the left side. So find that focus. Place the block on the sole of your left foot up towards the ceiling. Flex your left toes. Draw your elbows wide behind your head or under your hip. Extend your right leg long. This is option 1. You can raise and lower that right leg. Now if that block just isn't staying, if it's not your thing, you're not feeling it, set it off to the side and just draw the sole of your left foot up towards the ceiling. Pretend there's a block there. Keep it going. Give me 3 more. That's 2. Last one. All right, draw your knees into your chest. All right, grab that block, place it between your thighs. Both feet are planted in towards the floor, arms by your side. Option to use the weights on your hips if you would like. If you're using the weights on your hips, please make sure you're holding them there, otherwise your hands can be by your hips. Feet are hip width apart and parallel, so your toes are facing directly proportional against the back of the mat. Here we go. Hips lift and lower, lift and lower. Keep it going. That's 3, 2, hold them lifted, just squeeze and squeeze. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down, sit the weight off to the side. Bring that block by your hips. So you're gonna make it long ways against your body, and then walk your heels in, and you're gonna place your heels on that block, just as we did when we were standing. So your heels are in, your toes turn out, you can walk your body closer towards that block. Release your toes down, so your pinky toe to your big toe are going to be touching the floor. From here, hips lift and lower, lift and lower. I know this one burns. Give me 3. That's 2. Last one, hold it high, squeeze and squeeze. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips down. Set that block off to the side. Draw your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Maybe roll side to side. From here, keep your feet parallel across your ankles, right over left, left over right. Rock and roll 3 times. Or come up to a seat the first time. 2. 1 more. All right, hold it here, holding and hovering. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet down. All right, let's start by drawing the soles of your feet together. Butterfly your knees open. Maybe flap your butterfly wings, staying up nice and tall, allowing your knees to track towards the outer edge of your mat. You can also place a block underneath your knees to keep them a little bit more elevated if that's comfortable for you, or just let them fall open. Maybe draw your chin to your chest, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, right ear to right shoulder. Sweep both arms up high. Release your right hand down to the floor, side bend over to the right. Bend your left elbow and reach. Rotate facing your right hand. Left pinky to right thumb. Hold that extension in your left arm. Rotate it all around in front. Release your left hand down. Side bend over to the left. Right bust to right ear. Bend your right elbow and extend. Rotate looking over your left hand. Right pinky, left thumb. Hold that extension. Rotate around in front. Release your right hand down. Side bend one more time over to the right side. Bend your left elbow. Extend. Draw your right ear to your right shoulder. Rise up. Release your left arm down. Palm facing up. Draw a few circles here with your left hand. And then reverse that direction. Continue to keep your right cheek, right ear in towards your right shoulder. Gently rise up. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Draw a few circles. Sweep both arms up high overhead. Release your left hand to the left side. Side bend over to the right. Bend your right elbow. Extend right pinky to left thumb. Hold that right arm extended. Rotate out in front. Release your right hand down. Left arm overhead. Side bend. Cactus. Extend left pinky to right thumb. Circle out in front. Big wide circle. Left hand down. One more time. Side bend. Cactus. Extend your right arm. Keep that left ear to your left cheek. Rise up. Release your right hand down. Palm facing up. Hover the floor. Draw a big circle. And then reverse that circle. Hopefully you have a wall behind you. Gently rise up. Draw your chin to your chest. Rise up. One more time, chin, chest. And rise up. Circle out. Anything else you might need to. Draw your shoulder towards your ears. Roll back down. Reverse. Nice big inhale. Fantastic work. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you.